All right, Thursday, May 15th. Do some puzzles. Okay, Christina doing a mini, maybe the strands as well. Let's see what we're up to. We got some circles, tons of circles. Direction opposite of west southwest, northeast north. Nin. Shoot out as lava from a volcano. Emit, erupt. Spew. I like spew, but that doesn't look great. Fencing swords. Ooh. Oh, I did that wrong. East, northeast. There we go. And epes. We just got E's for days. Yeah, spew, use. That sound like vowels not seen in this puzzle. Ah, no use. There you go. Prone to seeking out, to geeking out, nerdy. In what place? Where? Stadium at which the Beatles performed an iconic 1965. Ooh, don't know. Plants you didn't plant, perhaps. Weeds. Oh, the shed. WWE, and like mini crosswords and a phonetic description. Easy. The shay. Okay. Arguably easy. And a description. It's E, covered in E's. Okay. Now it's just Tracy doing this one. Animal drives. Urges. Um, like libidos. Edo. Uh, Stang, like Mustang, Mustang, animal drives. Okay, so that's like muscle cars or automobiles, mobiles, automobiles, jaguar. So uh, they're all animals, but they're also cars. Huh. Bray, a rabbit. That's also a drive. Automobiles. Hmm. Two in here. A leper, a millipede, beetle, and a llama or a Pamela. Um, the Pam is interesting. Pamali, Pamela. Impala. Yes, that's a real thing. Okay, feel better about that. Lovely. Let's raise our expectations. Yes, let's. Light bulb unit. A watt. Arrange in a repeated visual pattern. Tile. It has value because it's unknown. The mystery or something. Device associated with RES syndrome. Redundant acronym syndrome. ATM. Automatic teller machine. Is in the past was. Spaces in the heart atria. Conversation about the weather. Small talk. What was this? Raise your expectations. Okay. Kanto professor who might have given you your first Pokemon. Oak? Is that right? National dish. Pho. Computer. Hal. Sheepish. Bah. Ooh, classic lunchbox fare. PB and J's, maybe? Plural. Dravidian language. Evil spirit. I liked PB and J's. That's a spa. Memorable time. It was an era, like end of an era and that kind of stuff. Cleaning item used with a bucket, a mop. Request after typing your handle into someone's Instagram search. Like DM me or something? I don't know. Jor? That doesn't look right. Large animal that only comes out at night. I don't love that. Okay, keep going. Eel spirit. Hex, demon, maybe. PB and. Yeah. Mimic, mime, ape. Request add me? Is it add me? To do? Toda. The J is weird. Almanac or alma mater. Later, see ya. Improvises vocally. Scats. Megan Thee Stallion feminist anthem. WAP. Bird, like the bird that catches the worm early. Cheer from the Olay. Washing machine cycle. Rinse. Sandwich to which an A is sometimes added for avocado. A BLT. Is that a blat or a bolt? I'm not sure what people say. Papa's. Palestinian American author Edward who wrote Orientalism. RNA. LSD from its German name. Okay. Verbal green light. A yes. Dads. Okay. Saeed, maybe? Trade is value because it's unknown. Trade decept. PB&J's is probably what it is. Yeah. Toda. Oceania's largest island. Offer for purchase, like something that doesn't yet exist. Offer for purchase. Wow, that all felt hard. Large animal that only comes out at night. Quote unquote animal. Something major? Ursa Major. Yeah, where are we going wrong? Okay, it's not WAP. We didn't do this. Helpful household spirit. English 4-4, huh? Pre-sell and trade secret. Her? Hob? Hob. 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 Okay, so hob is like also the. Ooh, so in British, helpful household spirit. Okay, so that's not. So hob can mean cooktop, hot plate, but it's also a spirit? Interesting. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah. Yep. ATM, Toda, said. Saeed, I think. Raise your expectations for a crossword. Nice. Okay. Kate Chin Park doing some stuff. Summer House for Tolstoy and Chekhov. Do not know. Merge Victorious. 1. South-southwest. We just did this wrong last cycle. North-northeast, I believe. Crude form of transport. What was this? Strange name. American teenager. Nope. Philosopher who manages to be sort of grandly and breathtakingly wrong about concepts of infinity. Haha. Heh. Lol. Maybe. Dripping wet. Sci-fi. Hall monitors for short. RAs? Question mark? Hall monitors. Muckraking journalist. African herbivore, also called a wildebeest. So get a new lunar seismic event. Offered as an idea. Throw in or inits in the name of a naval frigate. USS. John Agricultural machining deer. Hands out cards. Deals. Abysmal. Really bad or something. Smothered franks that might be topped with cheese and diced onions. Ooh, sounds good though. Chili dogs. Chili dogs. Something a rebel. Title track on an album by the Crystals. Nope. Key on a PC. Maybe ESC or Alt. Um, Washington Hotel, an office complex whose name became synonymous with scandal. The Watergate. Crude form of transport. On. Word after cash or holy. Holy cow. Cash cow. Holy cow. There we go. Soft leather. Suede. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Is it Ang Lee? School in East Lansing. LSU, I want to say. Logicians. QED. Application. Application. Stage name of the American teenager. Ooh, Aristotle, we can say. RAs. Ada Tarbell, not sure. Lunar seismic. Quake. Moonquake. Nice. Offered as an idea. Suggested. Love it. What's use? Application. Oh, a use. That's always a tough one. Oil tanker. Crude form. Yes. Abysmal. Barocus or Ethel Kane. He's a rebel. Alt. That could be DACA. Ethel, he's a rebel. And atrocious. Ida. Lovely. Loverly. Oil tanker, that's great. Moonquake, suggested. That's a lovely word. Chili dogs. I like chili dogs. So it might be topped with cheese and diced onion. Man, that sounds good. All right. Simeon, I want to say. Simeon Seigel. Thursday. Workplace that often has sawdust. A mill. Small, clingy bristles on a gecko's foot. Ooh. Clingy bristles. Like little hairs or something. Establishment where things are cut and dried. I was thinking like you can cure meat. You cut up meat and cure it like what is that called? A charcuterie. Self-satisfied and then some. Nope. Spa service for short. Could be a mani-pedi sort of thing. So maybe it's not mill. Offered up as gossip. Gabbed. Ugh. Exhibit in a natural history museum. A bust, T-Rex, or dino, or close one for short. Part of a house that might shade part of a patio. Like the awning or something? A tent. African creature whose name is one letter away from what its horns might do. I'm thinking like a rhino, but that's not right. Constitutional change long endorsed by NOW now. Some colorful apparel. Tie-dye shirts, maybe? Or something else going on. Bagel and schmear go with. Locks. Like some documents in the pre-internet age. Texts. Suddenly went still. Calm, abate, prove untrue. That doesn't feel great. Long time deodorant brand. Axe, Old Spice. Is it like Serta? Is that a look that up. Serta? Well, that's a bed brand, but it's also. I thought there's a deodorant brand with an S. I'm not sure. Crazy about. Into. Number on a clothing tag. You could check your clothing at like coat check, your ID, but number on a clothing tag. Like price or sale or unnatural sight. In brief, like a UFO or the other thing that we call those now. Outperforms, wins, bests, certain grain source, silo. What is it? Statements that can be seen as positive or a hint to interpreting these. Okay. What might bring down the house? Can a flush beat a full house? No, that's not really right. All in. Male film character played by the female terrier named Terry. Nope. Brother Philippe, Matty, or Jesus of baseball. Nope. Accessory for a guitar neck. Well, a fret or a capo. Is that what it's called? Letter before Q. P. U. LMNOP. Q. It's a P. Like PE or PA. Lead into a chamber. Antechamber. Caesar wrap. Like A2 Brutus? Is that what? No. In days past. Hence or was or something. Thingamajigs. Thingies or doohickeys or in conclusion. And so, darn it. You darn it like socks or because I like antechamber and that tilt slant or something chimney part a flue, is that how you spell that? It's a weird word. Whoops. Flue, is that right? Yeah, I'll say flue. Secret rendezvous. uh just like a meeting or like a tryst? Question mark. Old-fashioned homemade cleaner. Call for delivery. Organization concerned with nationwide traffic. Oh, do not know. Scent, odor. Spoils, ruins, or rids, or hoops great. Chow's chew, the cud. Des Moines domain. Nope. Word after tell or catch. Catch all, tell all. Directs, leads, conducts, sphere, or 4 pi r squared for the surface of a sphere, the area. Shortest among the top 25 most common U.S. surnames. In the neighborhood. Local. Surnames. Lad, lil, small bump. Odule or something? Word after wet, pool, or chicken. Huh. Wet, wet, model, pool, noodle, or we're missing an O though, so maybe it's some craziness here. Double O's or something. because that feels like noodle. And this could be a nodule. So that's no. No, no. Ooh, that's weird, but okay. Um, Chicken noodle, pool noodle, wet noodle, yeah. And Lee, I like that. So this says no, no. And that in the neighborhood. I like local for that. So El no, no. Huh. Replaces something for woman's name spelled out. Ooh. Okay, so noodle is interesting. It spells no, no, not noon or something. Maybe you rearrange it because it could be Lona. I'll keep going. Call for delivery. No, wait. I think we did all these. Spoils. Dee. Cryptid. I don't know. Huh. Any member of the group. Turn. Like ABBA or something? I don't know. Shot in the dark. Okay. Micro or something. Establishment where things are cut and dried. Yeah. Roger that. I dig. You dig? Maybe. Dizzy feeling. The Bends? I like that. The Bends. Eponym of the NHL's MVP award. Don't know. Nope. Charges in courts. Chargers in courts. Could be nods with an air of haughtiness. Shout in a game of tag. Not it. I'm out. Duck, goose or something. Replaces ops for Caesar wrap. Ada Lovelace. Mark Twain tale narrated in the first person by a noted first woman. Do not know. Carnivore. A meat eater? Figure written in boxes on a W-9. Like your income? What's a W-9? That's not W-2. Woman's name spelled out. Dolly? Or, liberal, we'll say arts. Burning the midnight oil, say. Up late. Beast with a horn. Okay, so rhino. Maybe. Call for delivery. Like cash call? Or cash or credit sort of thing? What is this? Old-fashioned homemade cleaner. Is it backwards? Or don't? Statements that can be seen as positive. Where was this one? Okay, beast with a horn is definitely a rhino. So it could be rye and then no. And then no and no. Are they all no's? Like something no? That'd be cool. No, it's just two, maybe. Small bump nodule, yeah, noodle, slow sorts in slang. Ugh, baby carriers. Okay, so that could be prams. I think it was strollers, but that doesn't have an NO, so I'm gonna say prams. In the lead, ahead, I like. Is behind. Lags or spoils? Ooh, that doesn't look good. I don't know. Narrow amount to win by. Win by a hair, win by a nose. Nose. Okay, so nose. So that's. Can you escape? No. Z. And this is a rhino. Des Moines domain. Spoils. Liar or. Oh, pram, that doesn't look good. Call for delivery. Oh, like wombs? That still doesn't feel great. Baby carriers. Like pouches? I don't like that here. This spoils. Ruins. Loses. And this is also double. No. 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 L, no, no. Is it plonal or? Huh. Like double-edged swords or something? But it's double with like nose. Statements that can be seen as positive. Where's some other double nose? There's other double nose in here. Nope. Whoop. Whoa, hang on. Okay. Shout in a game of tag. Okay, so that could be not it. Not it. And then this is also a no, maybe, with an air of haughtiness. Snootily. Snootily. Number on a clothing tag. Number could be sale or no, 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 no. Times or something? Thingamajigs. Items? Okay. Figure written in boxes on W9. Oh, like your social security number? Mark Twain tale narrated in the first person. Ooh, lean? Tilt, lean, okay. Could be times. Statements that can be seen as positive. At times, okay, at times, attires, attites, attypes. Caesar wrap. Like you could have a Peter wrap. Maybe it's not capo. Don't know that. Or tear. Darn it. You tear it if you darn it. Darning his socks in the night. What does darn actually mean? Darn. In terms of sewing and darning. Oh, you darn a tear to fix it. There we go. Like that. Caesar wrap. The toga. Okay. Double negatives. Like that. Double negatives. Okay. Replaces. Okay, so yeah, statements that can be seen as positive as double negatives. Yeah, so you got to interpret these some way. So it's a no-no is a yes, maybe? Yeah, or lie shop, or so Lyes Lola old fashioned homemade cleaner. Huh. Okay, wait. Lie soap. There it is. Okay, so they're actually interpret them as yeses. So that says lie soap. And that's a yes in there. Des Moines. Des Moines domain. Okay. Certain grain source. There's a yes in there to start. Like cereal, or like I think a silo. And this is somewhere, some colorful. Okay, so dye. Ooh, tie-dye shirt would be, the I shirt would be in there. So maybe it's not the odds are Ben's. That's kind of later though. It's like dye, and this would be shirt. Um, I don't love that. Unnatural sight with an S maybe. Outperforms. Wins or nods. I don't like that. Manny Petty. Well, this is going to go down. There's going to be a double nose here. So low. Nope. It's looking like jerky is cut and dried. Okay, so a rye silo. Like some documents in the pre-internet age. Yuck. I was thinking Tonto is like on. Is that it? Toto? Toto. Crazy about. I like the Bens. Offered up gossip. Had gabbed. There's an idea. Chargers and courts. Charger in una corrida. Could be there a no in there? Eponym. Cool cats. Roger that. There could be a no there. Could be a gem. African creature whose name is one letter away from what its horns might do. Some sort of African creature with horns. Just thinking a rhino. We did rhino down there. Um, okay, so this could be one of the no's. So acknowledge non-verbally is nod. Acknowledge non-verbally. Noted, nod. Okay, I like the and double O there. So this could be dino, but dished. Offered up his office is dished, and then S is not the dizzy feeling. Okay, so this could be dino. And this is yes, and this is tie-dye shirt, maybe. It's like it was thinking. Is it tie, dye? Oh, oh, shirts. So tie, dye, shirts. Astro or something. Boy, dizzy feeling. Swirls or something. Offered up as could be dished. Dizzy feeling. Impala? I'm hip. I'm hip. Impala. Diaz. El Trio or something. The Har. Eponym. Eponym. Ooh. The spins. Crazy about into. Heart. Okay. Elotro. Nods at or something. Outperforms. Tops. Alright, that. Days pass once. Knowledge not verbally. Nod to. Alright. Okay, so that's all the craziness, I think. Except for this one down here. I don't know the Des Moines. Spa service. Okay, so it could be a mani-pedi workplace that often has sawdust. Ends with an M. Okay, it could be a bar or a P. Some bars have sawdust. Sawdust would be like working with wood, like a wood shop, or it could be a shop. Like you can call it a shop. And petty, part of a house that might shade part of a patio. Yeah, 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 yeah. Slingy gristles on a gecko's foot. Sites, sates, establishment where things are cut and dried. One or something. An on. Could be a UFO, but that doesn't feel great. What might bring down the house? Like a storm or something? Call for delivery. I like cash, mash, mish, mush, mosh, baby carriers. Those were both good. Of like wombs, carry babies to term, prams, the British version, but probably would say that. Um, directs. Steers. Scottish cryptid. Like Loch Ness? Nessie? Nessie. What is cryptid? Cryptid. Not cryptic. Cryptid. Any creature that may or may not exist. All right. Definitely. That's a cool word. Spoils. Okay, that looks like up late, but what would be spoils? Spoils could be like goes rotten or ruins, or the Game Show Network? Des Moines Domain. And there's yes. Yesay is behind. Ekes out or lakes or slow sorts in slang. And baby carriers. With an I. I don't like that. That could be Isaiah, Issa, or Evest. DEA? TEA? Evest? Yes, S. Okay, so it could be state, Des Moines Domain. Yes, 8. The Garden State or Des Moines Domain, Iowa, I think, right? The something that ends in YE. Ooh, shot in the dark. Stab. Any member, one of the birds. Okay. Oi. Isaiah? Issa? That doesn't feel great. So, YE, and then state. Double negatives. Des Moines Domain. That's in Des Moines. Is in Iowa? Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not G, or because that was just a shot in the dark, as it were. Uh, QVC is thinking like, yeah, maybe not. It's part of Iowa State, I guess. There's a YE though, I think. Like trails or lags or and call for delivery. Push. Okay. There we're getting in uteri. Wow. Slow sorts in slang. Ugh. Spoils. Loot. Loot. Slow sorts. Potes, pates, pones is behind O's. I was thinking that was ga. What is that? It's gawi we state. Slow sorts. Pores, popes, poles, pokes, slow pokes. The Hawkeye state. The Gawkeye state? The Buckeye state. Isn't that a thing? Buckeye state? The Hawkeye state. That feels like a thing, but I'm not sure. The Hawkeye state. It's a nickname for the state of Iowa. Okay. And the Buckeye state is Ohio? Okay. All right. I'm going to have to look this up. Isaiah Thomas? Hoop? Basketball? Okay, that looks like I don't have enough room for that. Which is interesting. And Evestery, or Mark Twain, Eve's diary, and a bird is with a Y. Eve's diary. Oh, did I have it rough? Okay, so Isaiah is not the thing I'm thinking. Isaiah Thomas. Oh, it's someone else. Okay, there's Isaiah Thomas with an AI, and Isaiah Thomas? All right. Yikes. And replaces. Like fills in for or dubs for? Dubs for? What might bring down the house? Establishment where things are cut and dried. The Foon or something? That seems weird. Self-satisfied. It's like the sales tax or something, but it's S. Oh, size. Is that a number? That could be a number. Woy. This doesn't feel good. Rye something. Prove untrue. Relent, reverse, suddenly went still. Froze. Okay, so rye, seed, belie, constitutional change, long endorsed by now. ER, I'm not sure. Close one. The BFF. And faxed. Okay, so the era. Constitutional change, long endorsed. The ERA. Huh. All right. Small, clingy bristles on a gecko's foot. I don't like that. Sights. Clingy bristles. Yeah, tiny little bristles. They'd be hairs of some kind, but some great little word for them. Establishment where things are cut and dried. I like the and so, but on. A salon, hair salon, hair salon. Brother Philippe Matty or Jesus of baseball. Jesus. An alum? No. From a particular team. Replaces dubs for, or what might bring down the house? Oh, like cité or something like that. I don't know, an awning or an eave, and cité or something. Overconfident or arid. Extraterrestrial something phenomena. Over smug. What's self-satisfied and then some? Over ESP, something like that. Over proud. Argon. Gobs for. That doesn't feel right. Arid is not a deodorant, right? Arid deodorant. Arid deodorant. Originally introduced in 1935. All right. Hair salon, over proud, and it's cité, right? Cité. Ceta, stiff little hairs. Petty, arid, okay, that's good. ESP then, and this is the bad part. Hair salon. What might bring down the house? Over proud, it does feel good. A lot. Ops for? Ardon? What might bring down the house? Aaron, Arton. Maybe it's not proud. I like hair salon though. Arpon, Arlon, Armon, Arnon, Arbon, Arvon, Argon. Replaces. Replaces. Dubs for or gobs for. Okay. Yeah. Subs for an arson. Whoa. And it is alu. I don't know that word. Subs for, that's tough to see. Alu. Oh, it's a family. Okay. They're a prominent family that have a bunch of people in the major leagues. All right. And subs for arson. Ugh. Yes, arson would bring down the house. So close. Yep. Bravo on this. That was good. Stuff. Rebus, no, yes, shirts, yep. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, BFF, yeah. ESP, that was tough. Arson. Couldn't see it. I can't see it. Don't move until you see it. And Alu Brothers, yeah, I didn't know that. That was a tough cross for me. Tear, I like that, yeah. Oh, reminds me. Okay, I didn't see that clue. Yes, push. Yes, that was good. El Toro. I didn't see that. Is it bull or El Toro? Oh, I didn't see that happen. Okay. Yeah, Toga. Eve's Diary. Yep, I had to check that. And Lola. LOL. I think I'm not thinking of the same song. Wow. All right. Main theme though. Yeah, got caught up a little thing. So rye seed. Yeah. I like tie-dye shirts. That's good. Lysol, Lysope, and Hawkeye State. Yeah. There's some fun stuff. That's tough. That is tough. Just one away from like a clear board for me. Gotta love some of these. Chili dogs, man, that sounds good right about now. Some trade secrets, and alma maters and things. Some good automobiles. And E's everywhere. And only E's. One A for a vowel, but no U's. That's clever. Nice. That, a little tricky, but that is Thursday.